And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you've got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock, Luka Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Wood in at the 5 down low.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now, here is Irving. Wood in the post. Looney on him. Wood can't hit. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Here's Curry after Luka Doncic's bucket. Out to Thompson. From the arc. Not going to go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Wiggins misses the layup. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hardaway against Curry. Now here's Bullock. He started closely.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic against Curry. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving surveying the floor. There's the pass to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 7 points in the game.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Curry passes to Looney. Hardaway with the steal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Outside Hardaway. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. There's a good screen. The 3 for Doncic. Wiggins with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Curry outside. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Curry outside. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. That shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Wood kicks to Doncic. Pass to Bullock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Passes it to Wood. Back to Hardaway. Back to Wood. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Irving at the 2. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Curry's got his first points of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And finished off by Wood.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Curry against Doncic. And here is Curry. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Over Curry. And that one goes long. Warriors trail by 13. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Pass to Wood. Back to Hardaway. No good with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Green with a screen on Doncic. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas leading by 13. Outside Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
They get it again. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Green with a screen on Wood. Green, the pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Boy, that's a smart drive by Wiggins. That's reading the defense and making it happen.
On the wing, Hardaway. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. It's Wood, top of the key. Back to Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. Here's Wood, headed by Green. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Kuminga's come in for Wiggins. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Josh Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Curry's got 8.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. They kick it out to Green. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense, thank you, David, for that interview.
Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. Jermichael Green is out there with Green. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. Out to Thompson. To the left wing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. From deep 3-point range, Green with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
They set the pick. Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hardy. Green against Irving. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side, Green. Poole, the pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 ball is good.
Distance doesn't mean a thing to Clay. He's too proficient a shooter for an extra few feet to make any difference.
Outside, Green passes it to McGee. They kick it out to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Kuminga the pass to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Harden. Bullock good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Poole finds Kuminga. Thompson surveying the floor. Jacks up a three, and the turnover again by Golden State. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Doncic dishes to Bullock. Takes a three. That shot no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Green. Here's Wiggins. He takes it in.
And there you go. Monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
Doncic with it. He's got 13. From past the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Poole. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Stolen by Holiday. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocked loose. Back to Bullock. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Wiggins finds Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Holiday. The layup off target. And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. From deep, another 3 for Golden State.
I tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Powell with a screen on Curry. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
To tie it up. Mavericks with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Irving against Thompson. Irving attacking over Thompson. The shot's good from Irving.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Doncic against Curry. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Wiggins surveying the floor. There's the pick. Back to Curry. Shoots over Doncic. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 in the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Warriors basketball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Hardaway finds Doncic. Pulls it up. And Dallas again with the bucket.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Wiggins against Hardaway. Pass to Green. Irving against Thompson. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry outside. And that one is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic looking it over. On the wing, Doncic. And on the way from Irving for 3. The Warriors pull it in. And here is Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Paul. The pass to Bullock. On the wing, Doncic. The Trae. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
And the basket by Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
From deep three-point range, it drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Back to Bullock. He kicks it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David
squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun. That is what I'm talking about. Wow. The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
Edwards with it, now guarded by Curry. Here's Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Green with a screen on Conley. It's Wiggins on the wing. Curry against Conley. Outside Curry, just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot won't fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And here's Curry. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
So active from behind the arc, and he's going to be there all night long. Curry needs just a bit of separation, and he'll let it fire.
Oh, Green with a block. Curry against Conley. The three is up. Curry, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Edwards. And no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green, the pass to Curry. Pulls up. Back to Wiggins. Driving to the basket. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here's Edwards. Green with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Wiggins passes to Looney. On the wing, Curry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Green with a screen on McDaniels. From deep. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 6.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Over to the wing. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Thompson, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
With a much smaller defender on him, he does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Curry finds Green. Outside Curry. From deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Towns a screen on Curry. Conley passes to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Stephen Curry.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line. Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Looney, a screen on Conley. Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Wiggins. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The length of Wiggins helping him out there, able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
Back to Conley. Left side McDaniels. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's found his range.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. Curry with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Green. Back to DiVincenzo. Now Curry. Outside. DiVincenzo from behind the arc. Here's Wiggins. And too long on the shot. Towns passes to Edwards for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Curry, no good. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Towns with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Wiggins against Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. And it's hammered home by Green.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph. He ends up moving the ball to get points.
Pass to Noel. McDaniels from long range. Noel drives in. Here's Gobert, and he makes it on the layup. Gobert's got 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. Outside Curry, pass to Wiggins. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Now Curry, 9 points in the game. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And BA, that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And they're pushing it up. Wiggins with it. Towns covering. DiVincenzo, the pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Curry. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. Back to Green. On the wing, Curry. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Curry.
Jordan.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Towns. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. DiVincenzo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There's another level to DiVincenzo's game, and it starts to happen when he attacks like that.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The Warriors leading. Here's Poole. To the middle. Out to DiVincenzo. Poole against Anderson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And Poole just blowing through contact.
That free throw misses.
Jordan. Poole.
Good on the second one. 5 ticks left in the second period. 13 feet out. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty...
The Timberwolves 21. Get ready for the Jabbawockeez.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Poole and Thompson man the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Green. And it's Kuminga in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Conley. Back to Prince. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways. Just how impressive has that been?
And so he hits both. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
Well, there's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
Back to Conley. Over Poole. Green against Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Can't connect from short range. The Warriors trailing. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Don't see it a ton, but Klay Thompson off the pull-up there. Great balance.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Reed sets a screen from downtown. Anderson can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Prince. The finish! Finished off the break. Prince has got 10 points in just the second half.
Looking to run, Prince just streaks down the open court.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, deflected. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Minnesota in the lead. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Poole. Pass to Green. Thompson right side. Poole outside. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Green, the pass to Thompson from deep 3-point range. Knocked loose. Here's Kuminga. It's Poole on the wing. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Green finds Thompson. Outside Kuminga. On the wing, Thompson. Reed with it. Now Thompson defending. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Now here's Reed. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their 2nd winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Man, showing some terrific range. Curry's got 12 points.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Curry against Conley. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. The kick out. Curry. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the take. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Anderson.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good.
Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pass to Looney. 3 seconds left. Goes back up. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by Wiggins, and he dunks it down.
Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Curry from deep three-point land, and that comes off the assist by Green.
Curry gets going like this. It's dangerous, and this could be a big night on that scoreboard for him.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
With the windmill, too, turning this place upside down.
Everybody looks stunned. And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Curry against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. Fires, hitting the triple. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Looney finds Wiggins. Back to Looney. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Green.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Conley goes in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
The kick out to Edwards. Tries again. Gobert finds Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Goes up again. In deep, Edwards drops it in.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here's Curry for 3. From deep. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Wiggins passes to Curry. Fires for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Towns. Over Green. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Anthony Edwards.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
2022, what a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
And here's Minnesota now. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Edwards can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Towns for three. Green with the defensive effort. Wiggins outside. They need this. And the miss. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great.
it's the Mavericks to start out. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here is Conley. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. And it's Bullock in the corner. From 15 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. A nice shot by Irving.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Towns, a screen on Doncic. The 3. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 5.
You know, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Towns gets to Conley. Back to Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out to the wing. Here's Wood. Back to Bullock. The kick out to Irving. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. A 3-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Bullock. Hardaway from outside. He's off on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards gets to Conley. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
Now he's jacked in for Reggie Bullock. Mavericks trailed by 5. Irving up top for by Conley. No one around him. Off target from outside. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Hardaway with the steal. Now here's Powell. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Now the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Irving passes to Doncic. To stop the drought. Rebound Minnesota. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hardaway. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Irving. He's got 5. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Here's Gobert. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Doris, with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls, it seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
We've got Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Irving. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to... Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
McGee is screen on Edwards. And it's Bullock in the corner. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 13.
Kyrie Irving from range. That is such a beautiful-looking shot.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Bullock dishes to McGee. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Passes to Irving. Back to Bullock. On the wing, Doncic. McDaniels defending. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
The three-point ability balances every other aspect of Luka's game, and when he's cooking from deep, look out.
Stolen by Bullock. Fast break, Dallas. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Noel. A great pass to set up the layup.
The assist.
Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
McGee sets the pick for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Stolen by Bullock. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Powell the pass to Bullock. Irving against Edwards. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 16. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense. Forcing turnovers first and quickly converting.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Powell kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, here's McDaniel. Shoots over Bullock. Here's Anderson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Edwards passes to Anderson. Here's Noel. Out to Edwards for the three. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside Irving. There's the triple. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Powell against Edwards. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Timberwolves, 21.
and we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns is out there with Prince. Then there's Reed. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. From deep, Prince. That one doesn't go. And it's Dallas the other way.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Outside Hardaway. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Wood kicks to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Green, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Doncic. Minnesota also making some changes. Austin Rivers comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that three with consistency.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Fires the three. That shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Towns dishes to Prince. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Hardy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Hardaway with the steal. On the wing, Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now Reed, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-4 run. Green, no luck. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. McDaniels passes to Prince. And it's off from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Hardy from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy is a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Wood a screen on Rivers. The pass to Wood. A 3-ball. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Wood's got 6.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Hardaway, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely...
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kyrie Irving. Hardaway is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Bullock passes to Irving. There's a good screen. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Doncic passes to Irving. All alone. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Prince outside. Reed finds Prince. Here's Towns driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
How about that big-time power move in traffic?
Wood passes to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Stolen by McDaniels. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Hardaway passes to Wood. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 20.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And Bullock now top of the key. On the wing, Hardaway. Doncic outside. Dishes it to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bullock. Hardaway from outside. Good on the triple.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Prince dishes to Rivers. Hardaway with the steal. And here's Bullock from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Dallas?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Drains the three-pointer.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Hardaway finds Irving. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep, another 3 for Dallas.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
McDaniels passes to Rivers. Towns for 3. And no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bullock. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Hardaway. 5 on the clock for 3. Bullock. Pass to Hardaway. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. There was a tale of, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And here's Dallas, stolen by Wiggins. Green finds Curry. Now Wiggins. Tipped away. Looney passes to Wiggins. And here is Thompson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hardaway on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
They grab their own miss. The kick out. Curry. The 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Outside Irving. Pass to Bullock. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Thompson. Looney, a screen on Irving. Thompson against Irving. Here's Wiggins. And that one is hammered home.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Doncic outside. Wood outside. Going inside. Here's Bullock. Green covering for 3. Hardaway. And the Mavericks. Another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Green with a screen on Doncic. And here's Curry for 3. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Looney passes to Wiggins. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Back to Wood. Clock at 6. Here's Bullock. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's the pick. Pass to Doncic. Down low. It's stolen by Green. The three from Curry. It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Doncic. Launches a three. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Thompson. 4 on the clock. And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Well, a good close contact. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The Mavericks trailing, so on the floor for Golden State. Green and Looney together inside. Poole and Thompson man the backcourt, and it's Wiggins in at the three. Here's Bullock. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop. It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Green. Poole against Doncic. Poole up top. Wiggins outside. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Well, Wiggins didn't just get an all-star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
Poole outside. To the paint. Left side Kuminga. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Doncic. Count it.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Doncic against Poole. And stolen by Wood. Wood, a screen on Kuminga. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. For 3, Hardaway. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Thompson with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Irving against Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Wood, a screen on Thompson. Outside Hardaway. to Bullock. On the wing, Irving. Wood, a screen on Kuminga. Irving for three. The shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Green finds Poole from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Hardaway. Here's Doncic. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Here's Wood. Outside Irving. Tries it from the top of the key, and he drops that one in. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Green. Wiggins outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Kuminga. Fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Kuminga's got 5 now.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Powell, a screen on Wiggins. A clear look for Green. Outside for Irving. From deep three-point range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Appreciate it, Allie. And second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
JaVale McGee out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Green, and it's Hardy in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving for 3. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Green against Powell. Pass to Curry. The 3 ball. Sends it home from three-point land. He has 6.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
Green with a screen on Irving. Curry against Irving. Curry, no good. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Curry. Curry against Irving. Back to Powell. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Curry with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Irving finds Powell. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Green. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. DiVincenzo, pass to Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Puts up a 3, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The three, Hardy. The Warriors pull it in. Here is DiVincenzo, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Curry against Hardaway. Curry passes to Green. Shot clock at 5. Green, a screen. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. DiVincenzo against Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Green.
2 minutes.
From behind the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
DiVincenzo against Hardaway. Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Here's Hardy. Green covering. Pass to Green. Here's Powell. Here's Hardaway. Lets it go from the wing. And stolen by Green. Here's Curry. And no good, trying to use the glass.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tries to snap the cold streak. DiVincenzo finds Poole. Green with a screen on Powell. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Kuminga. McGee with a steal. Outside, Green. Pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. McGee with it. Guarded by Poole. Green for 3. Rebounded by Green. Outside Kuminga. They get it back. Back to Green. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Green, and it's Kuminga in at the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help him this season.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Thompson against Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Again, Dallas.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Basket counts.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
And here's Doncic outside. No good that time. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award going back-to-back.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots. At the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Inside. It's stolen by Looney. In transition, here they come. The three. And again, no good by Golden State. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first.
Reggie Bullock, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The Warriors leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. No problems knocking that one down.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Doncic with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. The turnaround jumper. And that one's long.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Curry finds Green. Now here's Looney. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Here's Bullock. Outside Irving. Back to Bullock. Irving against Curry. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Just terrific poise by Wood. Good work in that important stretch of this game. They needed that bucket.
Curry passes to Green. Tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by Doncic. Looney, a screen on Doncic. Here's Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. .59 seconds left in the final quarter. Wood, a screen on Curry. Irving fires from way outside. That one doesn't drop. So Golden State will take it the other way. a screen on Irving. Irving against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Thompson finds Wiggins. Green up top. Outside Curry. He connects.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Doncic passes to Irving. The shot. Doncic outside. Shoots over Thompson. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
The NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Stephen.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
NBA2K Sports. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Looney passes to Wiggins. Here's Curry with the 3. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, magnet for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Conley against Curry. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Here's Edwards. Good D by Thompson.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
There's the pick. Here's the 3. And the Warriors miss again. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Curry finds Looney. Curry looking it over. Gets a very good look and converts.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Edwards. He draws iron on the dunk. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards passes to Gobert. That one drops for him. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry fires from way outside. 3-pointer. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Shoots it. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Down low, Curry with the steal. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Good on the 3-point shot.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's Green, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota, and finished off by Gobert.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Looney, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
McDaniels. No good with the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good. That one is no good.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Curry from deep three-point land. Looney finds Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. Shoots the three. That one misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, that
finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Outside Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Kuminga's subbed in for Green. And finished off by Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Stolen. Towns wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 7 points.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Edwards can't hit. Warriors trail by 6. Hit by Kuminga. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Minnesota leading by 6.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And it's Wiggins missing. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 12-4 run.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Towns. Here's Noel. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
That one good for 2. And 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Warriors trail by 8. Hit by Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Noel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Kuminga dishes to Curry. There's the 3. Here's Green. Takes it inside.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Edwards against Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Gobert the pass to Noel. Here's McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Curry. 15 seconds left here in the second. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Poole against Conley. Prince outside. The 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, David, thank you. And
Minnesota Timberwolves 33. The Warriors 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Taurean Prince. Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Poole. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley against Poole. Prince outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Prince outside. Here's Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Green kicks to Green. And he drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Draymond Green. First personal foul. Second team.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Poole against Conley. They set the pick from deep. Prince. That shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside, Green. And here's Poole for three. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and he overshot that one, missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here's Conley outside. And the pass to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Warriors trail by 7. Poole, the pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with a 3. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Conley against Poole. Deflects the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Anderson with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
That one off the back iron and out. On offense, here are the Warriors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Well, DiVincenzo knows how to create for himself. Finds an opening and quickly takes advantage.
Conley inside the line. Here's Alexander Walker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. DiVincenzo passes to Green. Back to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Green. Here's Poole. Clock at 6. From downtown, another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota in the lead. Right side, Conley. To the wing right side. Here's Anderson. The shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Here's Golden State. They're on an 11-2 run. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Edwards looking it over to the middle. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. Outside Edwards. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Curry passes to Looney, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Curry basically impossible to guard, especially in that pick and roll. Burns you with both his passing and shooting.
And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge. Pass to Curry. Launches a three. Good on the triple. And now a 5-point Warrior lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
On the wing, Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
For 3, Edwards. Here's Noel. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Passes it to Looney. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Wiggins outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really good job of working the interior. You got to work it. You got to work it a bit. Wiggins attacking is able to draw the foul.
And that one misses. Minnesota making a switch. Conley's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Down low, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game to tie it up. There's McDaniels for 3, Edwards. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Looney. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry is inside. Over by Conley. Here's the pass to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert
on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Drives to the hoop. Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Curry. Conley's shot is off. And here is Green. Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Tonight featuring, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's McGee in at the center position.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
McGee finds Irving. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards against Doncic. Here's Rivers, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Doncic against McDaniels. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 points.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Edwards for 3. Drills it from deep.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. McGee a screen. And McGee with the stuff.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Towns for three. Doncic pulls down the board.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Hardaway. McGee in the post. McDaniels covering.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Hardaway. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
That one from long range.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Irving. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 5.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Irving. It's stolen by Irving. And here is McGee. The 3 from Wood. Drops in the 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
On the wing, Rivers. He's guarded by Irving. Gobert with the bucket.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
McGee, a screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Over Irving. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 5.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Tie game in Minnesota. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Towns plays the floor with Gobert in the middle. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 9.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
On the wing, Irving. Gobert against Powell. Outside, Green. Six to shoot. Pass to Wood. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And stolen by Wood. Doncic outside. And here is Irving. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
And here's Dallas. Right now on a 9-0 run. Powell outside. Wood, a screen on Gobert. Powell for 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. McDaniels passes to Towns. Now McDaniels for 3. Pass to Noel. Outside McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Dallas. Bullock, he's checked in for Wood. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now Irving. He's got 10. Powell outside. 1:44 left in the first half of this game. Here's Bullock. Green against McDaniels. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter to the middle. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there. Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
And Dallas with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Irving. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba's checked in. Conley against Kleba. Here's Prince. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Bullock. Here's Green. Powell sets a screen. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Just 3 on the clock. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bit, so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Christian Wood. Hardy is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Green in at small forward. Here's Green. Stolen by Conley. He's got a clear path. Here's Edwards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. The Mavericks leading.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Prince has got 6.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
McGee, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Irving. And Doncic hammers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Conley. Pass to Reed. To the right side. Edwards with it. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Green's checked in for the Mavericks.
Josh Green.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Doncic passes to McGee. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Powell, he's checked in for McGee. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Anderson for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Wood, a screen on Edwards. Hardaway. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 9. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Powell outside. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Clock at 6. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, he is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Doncic. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Powell against Reed. Pass to Bullock. Fires it from 18. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. From 17. Here's Prince, defended by Hardaway. Prince can't hit.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Green for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bullock. For 3, Powell. No good. For 3, Conley. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Taurean Prince is out there with Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl-Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Back to Bullock. Outside Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Outside, Green. Tries again, and he lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
And it's Green missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the rock at 58%. That one misses for Towns.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Doncic against Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Wood outside. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder.
Oh, big finish right there. He destroyed the rim.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Irving against Edwards. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. He launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards is doubled. Here's Prince. Defended by Hardaway. Fires it. The shot by Towns. No good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And Wood with the stuff.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Launches a 3. Prince can't hit. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Irving for 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Gobert, that's good.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And stolen by Edwards. Towns a screen on Irving, and Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's tipped, and that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway finds McGee. Dallas, no good that time either.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Back to Prince. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this.